Well, good morning, good afternoon or good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome back or welcome to my e-bike adventures. Anyway, I thought we'd do something very, very different today. I'm only carrying minimal stuff with me today, and I've gone back to my old audio solution because yeah, my apologies for the last video. Just the solution that I bought just was never going to be good enough. It's essentially made my voice so muffled. So we're back to how it was before, and hopefully the wind won't be too annoying for now until I can try and figure out some other audio solution. But you know, all these things take money and they take time, and the one thing that's annoying is it takes money. So there's no guarantees that any one audio solution is going to be perfect. So yeah, it's a bit of a minefield out there really, but you know, we'll get there eventually. But yeah, so my apologies for last video and the audio quality, it just wasn't there. Anyway, so today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. I haven't brought out any means to cook. I haven't brought out any means to make a drink. I brought a sandwich, I brought a drink, a packet of crisps. I got a meal deal in Sainsbury's in the UK. So I've got a lunch essentially in the back of my bag. And funnily enough, it doesn't eat, my camera equipment weighs more than anything else I've got on me. But yeah, it's nice just coming out without a huge great weight on my back or on the bike essentially. I've still got a tripod, I've still brought my seat, but just navigating people who suddenly decide to change direction in front of you right at the last moment, as people always do or often do. But yeah, so I thought, you know what, there's a lake that I've seen on the maps, and I have been in contact with a lake owner, but they were a bit vague about fishing and camping, etc. So I thought, you know what, it's a beautiful day, why don't we just go out there, see what there is, and you know, see if we can have a look around the lake essentially, or go and speak to someone that, you know, that runs the place. But I also thought, you know, if we can't get access there, then I'm just going to go off into the countryside where I've never been, because it's the perfect day for it. You know, I've got literally, apart from going around the lake, I've got nothing else planned at all. So we'll just take this opportunity essentially to just go and have an explore. And yeah, like I said, I'm purposely not gonna go anywhere that I've been before. So that means I need to keep an eye on my mileage, obviously, but because obviously I need to get home. But I'm just gonna ride. And if I see any signposts of places that I've actually ridden to, I'm not going to take them corners. We'll just go off and explore the great unknown. But as you can see, I mean, today's Tuesday. And wow. First lovely bit of weather that we've had. And that's why I'm wearing shorts on a t-shirt. I don't have any other backup plans. Right, let's go. So yeah, the lake is essentially in West Hive. Now they do day fishing tickets and they do night fishing tickets. Obviously I don't want to be fishing for 24 hours, so we're going to go up there and just see if I can find anybody up there that runs the place, and see if we can do a day's fishing followed by a camp and then another day's fishing essentially, and see what the prices are going to be. Hopefully they won't be too unrealistic. And with a bit of luck, I don't know if I can get to, I'm not sure what the access is there. I mean, obviously they're a business, so I'm presuming it may well be fenced off, but whether they'll allow us to maybe go and have a spot of lunch around the lake, maybe. So yeah, I had a great time. My Father's Day present, still on my wrist, which was for the Foo Fighters, which my son kindly took me to and treated me to Father's Day. Bless him. He's a good lad. Right, so I've got Audi on my right. And I'm approaching the military firing ground along West Hive, which is actually over to my left. So there's firing, there's a lot of target practice and a firing range over on my left. I think they use it a lot for war games, beach invasions, you know, training grounds, shooting. They do house clearances, etc. There's some built up property in there where I think they do all sorts of, like I said, yeah, house clearance. Obviously we can't get in there because it's military access, and also the beach between here and where it ends is a completely no-go zone as well, so you can't even walk along the beach between this section. Which is damn annoying at times, but you know. It's a small sacrifice. Oh, look at this trike coming towards me. Now that looks nice. He's definitely got the wind in his hair. But I do need to get my my Foo Fighters wristband off, because I fear that, well, I don't fear, but I imagine that, you know, I'm going to get slightly tanned. Now there's a silly guy on a scooter, he's wobbling all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to get tanned, and essentially I don't want a tan mark where my my wristbands are, and they really do need to be taken off. I just heard a couple of, there you go, don't know if that picks up on the mic, but there's definitely gunshots coming from my left. Right, I think I need to cross over a little bit further up ahead. For the service station, I need to take a right. So I can see the service station ahead of me. Now, I can't quite remember on my maps whether it was directly after it, which I think it was, rather than that road to my right. And I think that could be the gravel path opposite me. So we'll take a look down there. So there's a break in the traffic. Right, let's go down this dirt path. I hope I've come the right way. I hope I'm not approaching on someone's private land, but I don't think so. I think I might have to get my maps out, because have I come to a dead end? Or actually, there's a road. Oh, there's another path there, and that is the lake in front of me. Wow, it's bigger than I thought. Right, let's double back on ourselves and see if we can get on that road. Okay, I'll turn right here. And it must be this little path on my right. Oh, there we go. Silly me. Oh well, we're not in a rush. We're just taking it nice and easy. Taking in all the scenery, you know. It's just so nice to come out though without loads of weight as well on me for a change. I know this is a bit different to the usual videos, but this heat, whew, we kind of need to get used to it in the UK here for a bit, because it's damn hot. But look at this, absolutely gorgeous. Oh man. Oh. There's a site office. Where is the site office? Ah, good afternoon. Are you in charge?
Yes.
All right, cool, fantastic. I did send you an email a little while ago because obviously I saw the site, the website.
Yeah.
Now, my plan was to come and do a day fishing.
Right.
And then do you allow camping on site as well, like in a tent?
Bivvies, yes. But not colourful tents, no. That's the bivvy is what fishermen use.
Yeah, I've got a small one-man tent.
Is it a green thing?
Yeah, it's a green thing.
Green in colour.
Yeah, it's green. It's not colourful or anything. Or,
Right,
you know.
We'll allow it this once, yeah, because you're supposed to have what they call bivvies, which are these things that they sleep in.
Right, okay. Yeah, I know the ones. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a bivvy, I would say. It's like not as big as that thing down there.
No, some of them are massive bivvies.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I thought the bivvy was literally the one, you know, it's almost like an oversized sleeping bag.
Yeah.
But no, mine's like a green OEX Jackal 2 tent thing, you know. It's not huge, but yeah, so my plan was to, if I could possibly do it, was to come on a day, do a day's fishing, camp during the night, no night fishing, and then have the next day as fishing as well.
Right.
What sort of prices? And
if you reel in at 7, I mean, strictly it should be 60 quid. So it's £20 for a 12-hour session.
Right. Okay.
But if you finish, if you reel in at 7 and then you can cast out again at 7 in the morning, we don't normally allow that because obviously you're taking up a swim that somebody else could possibly have.
Yeah.
But in this instance, I'll do it at once for £40.
Oh, right. Okay. That's really reasonable. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Thanks. Yeah. No. Okay. So is all that information on the website as well about the landing net?
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing I don't have at the moment is a landing net.
But if you wanted to, as a spare, we do one in there, a cheap one for 17 quid.
Oh, right, okay.
£14.50.
What's that, to buy?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I might do that then, because then I don't have to buy it and lug it down here.
Well, the other thing is it might be more expensive elsewhere, because we just do a cheaper range for this sort of situation. If somebody breaks a net, you don't have to spend a fortune, but you've got a net to carry on fishing with.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Would it be all right to just have a gentle ride round and then I'm going to bugger off for the day? You know,
all right. Have a wander around.
I'm not going to be doing anything, you know. So yeah. To be honest with you, I didn't even know this lake existed. I mean, I've been in Folkestone since I was 15, and I went up over there, up on the hills, looked across, and I was like, since when was that lake there?
Yeah, been here a long time.
Yeah, I hear you've got some more lakes on the build as well, have you? Was there on the website?
When I get away from here, I've got one at Lenham at 1.88. It's only a small one, a 1.8 acre.
Right.
Turned into a fishery. We're actively trying to pick up some more leases elsewhere. Get some more under our belt as such.
Yeah. I was quite pleased to see this actually, because it was, you know, other than that, it's well, you see fish, or it's canal fishing around here generally, you know. So it's nice to see a lake again.
Yeah, no, it's got some big fish in it.
What's the do you need to, you know, what's your booking like? You know, are you generally booked up most of the time?
During the week is not a problem, but if you want to come Saturday.
Oh no, it'll be during the week, because I generally edit videos all over the weekend, because
Tuesday, Wednesdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's the best time. It's quiet.
Right. Okay. All right.
You'll have a better time. Go wherever you like then.
Okay. Yeah. No. Lovely. Yeah. It probably won't be for a couple of weeks, because I'm heading off Silverstone next week for the F1. But when I get back, definitely.
Yeah, well, just literally the phone numbers on the website and on the Facebook site. Just phone the lake phone, or text the lake phone, and we'll put it in the book and give you a thumbs up. Thank you, booked.
All right, fantastic.
You're in.
That's brilliant. Thanks very much for your help.
No problem.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
All right, I'll be in touch.
All right then.
Yeah, I'm only going to have just a gentle ride round, just to, just have a look-see, and then I'll be on my way.
All right then.
Thank you ever so much.
See you later.
All right, take care. Oh yeah, this is looking like a really nice option, to be honest. And to be honest, it's like lovely scenery surrounding the lake, or behind it anyway. Not so much with the houses over there, but behind the rolling hills. And they're doing Martello Lake sailing by the looks of it as well, so but yeah, I mean this, oh, it definitely looks like some really nice spots. So we will we'll keep an eye on the weather. And like the gentleman said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday they're quiet, so we plan to come along here during that time of the week. And yeah, very reasonable, doing all that for £40. But like you said, it's £20 per session really. To be honest, well, I kind of already know where I want to be, but I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to jinx myself. But look at this. Baby ducks. Oh, beautiful lake, absolutely stunning. And you know, look at that view. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm getting excited about this already. I don't know how far this all goes round, but I think we might be coming to a dead end. Thanks again.
No problem.
Site looks beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I'll be in touch for sure.
Okay, see you soon.
All right, take care. Have a good day. Well, yeah. So, any of my local people, you want to come fishing midweek, early midweek, Monday, Tuesday, possibly a Wednesday, hit me up if you fancy coming along. If not, I really don't mind coming out here all on my lonesome. It's tranquil, it's beautiful. So yeah, essentially I've got the canal on my right hand side at the moment. And we need to cross the canal. There is a bridge, I believe, a bit further along here that crosses with the road, and I believe that will take us up on the hills. But yeah, like I said, I've never been up there, so not on a bike anyway, so I think I went up there a few times on a bus to go and visit Portland Zoo. But I've never actually been up there on my bike, so it'll be nice. Because you can take in a lot more when you're on a bike. When you're in a car, motor vehicle, you know, travelling at 50 miles an hour or more, the world just whizzes past you and you don't really get a chance to soak it all up. Just like even this corner here, you know. I'm able to look out. If I was in a car, we'd have gone. We'd have zoomed past that. So I really need to also get myself off to Canterbury and try and find a cycling helmet that's going to fit me correctly without hurting my ears, essentially. I've got quite a small head compared to most adults. Quite often I find myself buying children's sunglasses and children's hats because putting an adult hat on, it's only my ears that generally hold them up, and adult sunglasses come out here on me, so I end up looking like some idiot with overlarge glasses on. Oh, sheep in the field today. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is then the direction of the bridge. But what I'm thinking is before we get there, we might actually just stop up in the shade somewhere maybe and have a bite to eat, have my lunch and a drink, because I'm getting quite hot. Hello Mr. Sheep. All the sheep. Getting out the sun themselves. I don't know if you can hear that clanging, that's my my tripod, camera stand, rattling against the it's not the bike. If you're thinking that, God, that bike cannot make a lot of noise, it is just that bit on my back. Right, look at this. I think this is a nice little spot. Let's bring the bike round. Turn it off and we'll put it in the shade. Right, I'm just going to have some lunch at this bench, get a bit of a breather, and then we're going to go and tackle that hill and see what's up there. Catch you in a bit. All right. Oh. So, that's it. I've got this nice little spot. Just brought a packet of crisps, some quavers, Ribena, non-alcoholic for today, and a coronation chicken sandwich. Thank you very much, Sainsbury's. But no, it's nice just to come out for once without essentially having lots of stuff to carry, because yeah, it, it does get quite heavy sometimes with all this carrying stuff. But I am looking at some panniers for the tracks. Unfortunately, Cyrusher don't make panniers for the tracks or the Ranger at the moment that I can see. So panniers I'm looking at are about £150, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, sometimes I have to weigh up my, do I buy a new audio solution this month? Do I buy panniers? So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest in those panniers, and we'll have to just say sod it to the audio solution for now. I have tried, but hopefully with this better weather, wind shouldn't be too much of an issue. I know there's still going to be wind, but hopefully it won't be as much of an issue as it has been in the past. Or I'll just have to be conscious of where I'm filming, and if I'm out in the open, then and it's really windy, then I'm essentially going to have to turn the cameras off and think again. Anyway, I'm just going to take this bit of time to have my lunch. But yeah, what a beautiful lake. What an absolutely beautiful lake. And a generous offer made by the owner as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to put that in the whole video, but he did say that he'd do it all for 40 quid, which is essentially, they do £20 per session, so they'd have a day session, a night session, and a day session. So really, he could have charged me £60. But obviously I said to him I wouldn't be fishing during the night, and as long as I stop at 7 o'clock and don't start again until 7 o'clock the next day, then he won't charge me. So yeah, really generous offer that I most definitely will be taking him up on. You may have noticed I put the microphone here as well because I'm experimenting a little bit with audio solutions all the time. I have to do a lot of post-processing work essentially when I make my videos, because audio's never fantastic. The audio's never fantastic. And yeah, I probably spend far too much time on trying to repair or make things, you know, easier to hear, essentially. So it'd be nice if I can actually get to a point where I don't have to worry about that anymore, really. But yeah, you know, I could spend another couple of £100 on a new audio solution, but I think for me at the moment, the pannier bags are my top priority for now. My only problem is, as well, is I've got several e-bikes, and they've all got different rear racks, and you know, some don't even have rear racks. So it's trying to think of the best solution for each bike as well. And yeah, I've got because I've got multiple bikes as well. I mean, even putting the camera mount on my tracks that I'm riding today, that took me so long to get that on there, into a position where it's usable. And I don't really want to have to take that off ever again, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna have to spend money on new camera mounts, essentially, for each bike as well. And I'll be honest, none of them come cheap. None of them come cheap. So we're looking at 30-40 pound range for each camera mount. Obviously, 3 cameras on each bike. We're looking at £100 per bike, just on, you know, just on those small bits. So yeah, it's a little bit, I am a little bit loath to sort of spend that money, but I'm going to need to, really, if I use the other bikes. So anyway, enough yibby yabbering. I hope this is all picking up well this time round. Bon appetit. Well, I'm all fed and pretty much watered now, so yeah, I'm just going to finish this, and then we're going to head off to somewhere where I've never been. Well, I've never been to that lake either, so we're going to go into territories I have no idea what's there. So yeah, as I said, we'll just keep moving, and hopefully explore a bit of the countryside as well while we're at it, and hopefully see some nice sights. But yeah, so cyrusher actually sent me, you saw my review of the standard Ovia. If you haven't, then please go back and check that. But what they've essentially, I've set up a good deal with them, is that they've sent me the Ovia EEC bike, which is what they're branding it as. And this bike will be a road legal, and I'll be able to register it basically as a moped. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking all of you through all the steps of how to get your e-bike registered as a moped. Now, one thing, I've received the bike already. I haven't shown it for obvious reasons, because it's not registered yet, so I can't really ride it out on the roads. Now, my friend Don has suggested that we take the bike over to Bet's Hangar, and we can ride it around there, because that's, you know, essentially that's private land, essentially, so I can ride the bike around there. So maybe we'll go over the bike when we take it over there. But while I was excuse me, while I was going through all the paperwork and documentation and filling out the forms to get the bike registered, there was one thing that wasn't correct on the bike. Now, in the UK, your speedometer must show miles per hour. Now, unfortunately, the bike that they have sent me only displays in kilometers per hour. So straight away that bike is going to fail. Now, unfortunately, I've contacted cyrusher, and they've informed me that there's no way to turn the bike computer from kilometers per hour to miles per hour. So they're currently working hard behind the scenes trying to get that rectified for us, so that we can, you know, get the bike registered and be totally legal with number plates, etc. So hopefully that won't take too long. Now, I did have a fantastic pleasure of being invited to China late last year to go and see where all the bikes are essentially made, and yeah, it was quite something, really. Something I was really impressed with, all of their testing methods, etc. So I'll probably do a follow-up video of that, but here's a quick promo video from my trip anyway, just for you all to see. Right, well, I'm all fed and watered, so we're going to head back to the road, and I'm going to do a right because I've never been that way before, and we're just going to go exploring. Oh, look at that view. Oh man, oh, that was hard work getting up this hill. Whew. And would you guess it, my throttle has decided it's going to stop working again. So it's the only bike I've got a problem with, but cyrusher did say to me if this problem keeps persisting, then to contact them, because they'll send me out essentially a whole new cable set, because it looks, I've got several throttles, none of them work on this bike, but this throttle and all my other throttles work fine on every bike. So there's obviously a loose wire in here somewhere. I don't have time to strip it and see if there's a break, and then, you know, essentially do a botch job. So I'll need to contact their customer support and get a new one sent out. Need to put my lights on through here because it's quite in the shade, and obviously I want to be seen. But that's a possible stealth camp location to my left that I never knew existed. Right, so I don't want to stray way too far, and also I know that the batteries in these cameras don't really last for long, half-hour tops really. And yeah, like I said, I bought some aftermarket batteries for this GoPro, which essentially is my microphone. And no, they're not good. They're not good at all. They're absolutely horrendous. I constantly get my GoPro shuts down and says it's actually getting hot, and so it shuts down. Oh. Oh, this is a nice cool breeze though that I'm rolling down into, and I'm so glad it's dry, because I imagine that this road is probably terrible in the wet road. Can you call it a road? It really is quite beautiful out here though. It is nice. Rolling, rolling, rolling. So yeah, I've a few of you have already commented and said that you'd like me to film me going to Silverstone. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it like a bonus video. So, because I don't really want to detract from the direction of the channel, which is obviously about me on my e-bike. Now, I won't be taking my e-bike to Silverstone because it's just too far. Way too far. I'd never make it. I'd have to set off I'd have to set off a week before I got there, pretty much. I mean, I could probably do it a little bit quicker, but there's no way. It's just too far a journey with a bike and a trailer at the moment. Once we start going camping and I go further afield, then who knows what the future will bring, and you know, what I'll be prepared to actually undertake. But it must be nice living out here somewhere, you know. It's just so peaceful. I used to live in a village when I was younger, up in Lincolnshire, a place called Coningsby, and I've got an RAF camp there as well, which obviously, me growing up as a teenager, I was in my element. I was loving it. Oh. So there's no signposts at all to tell you what way to go, but we'll just stop here for a second and we'll just enjoy watching the sheep. Well, thanks very much to these sheep. Thanks for not running away when I approached the fence. Last year I saw these sheep right by the fence, and I thought, oh, you know, that's going to be a lovely photo opportunity to take. But as soon as I got pulled my bike up next to the fence and I arrived, I crawled in. They just all ran off. Probably knew I was going to want to take a photo. I don't know if that's picking it up. It almost looks like she's smiling. Oh, bless. Bye-bye, sheep. Thanks for not running away.